Hello everybody, what's up? CaptainTurbo here, and I have a quick update video for you guys. I apologize if I'm really quiet. I'll have to obviously turn up the decibels on me a little bit, but it is pretty late. But I do need to make this announcement. I only have a few days in order to do this, so it has to be done tonight. So I've decided to make some changes to my achievement and trophy hunting sessions, aka the Quest for Booty series. If you don't know what it is, it's basically every Monday, usually every Monday and Tuesday, I will live stream a pre-recorded session, usually about 3 hours on average, of me playing games on the Xbox systems and the PlayStation systems with the sole goal to earn achievements and trophies. Then I stream these, obviously, as I said, on a Monday and a Tuesday. This is basically just so I could reply to any messages that I get during these sessions, because when I used to do them live, I constantly had to keep pausing the game and whatnot in order to respond to any messages I received. Anyway, that's all about what the series is, but that's not really what this video is about. To put it simply, guys, at the end of last year, during my channel's retrospective video, I announced that for 2025 I was going to do a trophy and achievement hunting every Monday and Tuesday, or at least beginning of the week. And I did that, and I've been doing that for the last 6 months, nearly 7 months now. And it is I'm kind of running out of footage. I have plenty of footage for the rest of the year, that's not a problem, but running into next year, recording session now is getting to be a bit of a problem, because I have so much editing to do for my sports channel, and honestly I'm not always in the mood to just sit down and play through a game just for the sole purpose of doing achievements and trophies, because sometimes you just want to play a game for the sake of playing a game. But unfortunately, I've got to sit down and do these sessions when I don't really want to do them, and sometimes I'm just not able to get the achievements or trophies that I'm trying to get, which is always a pain in the butt. So what I've decided is next week will be normal schedule. I'm planning to upload a achievement hunting session on June the 30th, which is a Monday. That's not going to change. And the trophy hunting on July the 1st, which is a Tuesday, obviously. Again, that's not going to change. Next week is going to be normal Monday, Tuesday streaming session for both QFB sessions. Nothing changing there. However, the week after, we're going to make some changes. So starting on the 7th of July, we're only going to be doing one QFB session per week. And I am going to make Monday the actual specific day now. So what we're going to do is, to give you an example, on Monday the 7th, we're going to do a Xbox achievement hunting session. And then on Monday the 14th of July, we're going to switch over to PlayStation, do a trophy hunting session. On the 21st of July, we'll go back to Xbox, and then on the 28th, we go back to the PlayStation. So we're going to alternate the systems from here on out. Again, starting on the 7th of July. Again, this is just so I can create a bigger backlog of these QFB sessions, and not having to make so many sessions. Because here's the thing, I just create one session per year. That's only 52 sessions I have to record. If I did both, then that's 104 sessions, and that doesn't sound a lot, but when you take into consideration that these sessions are usually, at least as I mentioned, 3 hours on average, it's a little too much, and I need to slow it down a little bit with these recordings. I'm not going to go into what's going to happen over the course of the next year or so, but I can tell you there's going to be a few sessions that are going to be at least 10 hours. So yeah, it's not like I'm going to be cutting down the session time, it's just the number of them I'm actually going to be recording. Plus, recording is just one step of the process. Obviously, I have to stream on certain, when these sessions are finished and all that, and they're coming up on the schedule, I also have to stream them for however long they are, and make sure I'm there enough to reply to any messages, and all this adds up to time. And a lot of this time, I've just wanted to get back to editing videos more for the Cyber Sports Center channel. And as I mentioned, it's just getting to the point where I just finding this more work than fun at this point in time. I'm probably going to take a bit of a break from recording sessions for a while, because here's the thing, because I'm doing this, because we're going to one video per week now, believe it or not, I actually just have enough up until the end of 2026, so I don't have to worry about sessions for this for a while. I'm sorry if this is really annoying. I really did plan to make sure, well, alright, I'm going to tell you the truth. I had planned to change this at the end of the year anyway. Next year, 2026, it was just, I was going to announce that I was going to go to one video per week anyway. The only thing is I'm doing it 5 months early. That's the only difference. I'm just announcing it and doing it 5 months earlier than I originally planned to do it. I don't really have anything else to announce. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to announce. So a few days ago, you may have noticed that I uploaded re-uploaded a bunch of older QFB sessions. To put it simply, any achievement or trophy hunting session that gets flagged for copyright content, mainly due to music, it's always music that tends to do it. Some of these videos then become unavailable to watch in certain countries and certain regions and all that, or some in one case was even just completely outright blocked from being seen at all from anybody other than myself. For these types of videos that get these copyright content claims and all that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the VOD, and then I'm going to put like royalty-free classic music over it, and then I'll re-upload that, and then you can hopefully watch the edited version if you really wanted to. I know it's not as good as watching a session with the actual video game audio, but it's the only thing I can do. You know, I'll definitely leave the original VODs up, and I'll leave a link to them, and if you are in one of the countries where you can watch them, then, you know, good for you, but obviously not everybody's going to be able to do that, so, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, if you see a re-upload, yeah, that's what's going on with those. I apologize for, you know, spamming anybody's subscription folder. It's just, I wanted to make sure I got them all done in one go. And as I said, if it's in the future, it'll be like one every week, if I need to do it like that. But to be fair, it only seems to be like Grand Theft Auto, wrestling, LA Noire and Fallout. Those seem to be the ones that generally tend to have issues with copyright. So I'll see what I can do in future to make sure it doesn't happen as often. But obviously, if it does, then there's there's what I'm going to do in the future. Just edit and re-upload with different audio. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. So just to reiterate, the 30th and the 1st, sorry, the 30th of June and the 1st next week, going to be the last normal 2-week QFB sessions. The week after that, on Monday the 7th of July, we are switching to once a week, and we're going to be starting with the Xbox as well. So there you go. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to schedule it on Twitch as well, so it's always showcasing that we're going to be on Mondays. And we'll see how we go from there. So hopefully things will pick up a little bit better, and I can actually engage a little bit more instead of constantly editing or doing something else in the background. So we'll see what happens. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Again, I apologize about my voice. It's just really late when I'm recording this, so yeah, I wanted to make sure I got this done in time. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Until then, sayonara.